Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Awaycam. I'm Emma. Today I'm reviewing my cash spending during week 1 of June and stuffing £150 for week 2. Before we start, I do try to eliminate as much background noise as possible. I have before today filmed entire videos with the washing machine going. You may well hear Benny and Luna tiptoeing around the kitchen, and you may also hear the noise of a fly. If you've ever seen Breaking Bad and you've seen Walt chasing around the lab for hours trying to squish this fly, this has been me for the last half an hour. I give up. So anyway, let's get started, and I do apologise if you can hear any noise in the background. In 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, plus 10, 150. As ever, I'm starting with my cash expenses and groceries. So I stuffed £240 in here so that I could spend around £180 on Herbalife products. I'm going to give Herbalife a go because it's not one diet I've tried before. It has helped me mum to lose 3 stone and achieve her weight loss goals for the first time in 10 years. So yeah, she's inspired me. Not everything has arrived yet, so I haven't managed to get started, but this has given me time to research and put a suitable meal plan together, as although this diet will give me 2 protein shakes a day, I still get to enjoy an evening meal. Just has to be low in fat and high in protein. I was left with just £60 of the 240 I'd stuffed to buy me groceries, so I headed to Aldi because my money stretches furthest there, and I stayed within my budget. I actually only spent £40. Not knowing when my Herbalife products would arrive, I didn't want to buy too much, certainly not many snacks, and I still had quite a bit in the house to use up, so thought I'd do this before I start my new diet. No, I didn't go raiding the cupboards and stuffing down all kinds. I've done this before. I just used up foods that I won't really be able to eat whilst I'm on my new diet. This week I'm stuffing £70 and leaving this £20 saved from last week in here, giving me a £90 budget. I'm going to head to Asda this week, given that I've got a bit more money than I thought I'd have. It is quite risky given the massive choice of products on offer, but in this week's case, my Herbalife products are going to arrive at some point, and so choice is what I want really. I'm going to keep me one meal a day simple, but at the same time varied and tasty, so I start off well and not feeling too restricted. 20, 40, 60, 70, plus the 20 already in here, gives me £90 for groceries, and I'm sure you can hear Benny and Luna now. Okay, so diesel, same as last week, £80 went in, £80 went out. I've heard diesel could soon cost as much as £2 a litre. It's worrying, like there appears to be no way of stopping these oil companies from charging whatever they like. It's not as if we can all go on strike. We're just going to have to keep paying it, aren't we? Have you felt a big pinch due to rising fuel costs? And if you have, what have you done to try to keep your costs down? Let us know. 20, 40, 60, 80. Eating out, I gave us £70 for eating out this month. I'm not going to lie, I snuck in a nice little Chinese with my girls before I start my diet. Shocking, I know, but what I can say is the kids asked me, and although Herbalife won't restrict me from eating out, I won't be able to have all of my tasty sides. So yes, I was a bit bad and I just went for it. I told you, I'm all or nothing. This cost me around £38, which is so cheap for the 3 of us. And I left a small tip, so I've got around £30 left in here. Kids' pocket money, Bella's £20 was used to buy a 6-month Vogue magazine subscription. I'd said last week that she'd mentioned having one, and I wasn't sure if this was just a random comment, but she never forgot about it. She asked again a few times, so yeah, it's been ordered for her. She said she wants it because she wants to learn more about fashion and likes reading about celebrities. But I do wonder if it's because she's Adele's biggest fan and just happened to spot it on the front of one of the magazines recently. We'll see. I'm not committed or signed up to anything. This was literally just a one-off payment, which is what I like. I don't want loads of little direct debits. Car cleaning. This envelope probably won't see any more money until winter. I don't mind cleaning the car in the summer, and I've got to be honest, it's my boyfriend who's been doing it mostly these days. Windows, £10 a month. The window cleaner has collected this week. Planned spending. I have used this envelope to transport some of my sinking funds out and about, which you'll hear about in a minute as we move on to sinking funds already. Days out. I've ordered tickets for me and the girls to see the new Jurassic Park film at the weekend, so we'll be heading to the cinema. There's no need for us to recap on the films before, because Bella went through a phase only within the last 18 months where she was obsessed with dinosaurs, like she is now with Adele. And we watched every Jurassic Park film easily 5 times. So yeah, we'll be able to remember where things are up to. We're just really excited to watch this film. The tickets cost me £30, so I have £30 left, some of which will buy us snacks for during the film. I normally nip into the B&M just across the road from our cinema for snacks, but the girls love the giant bags of hot popcorn and, you know, those Tango ice blasts, which are like a fizzy, slushy drink. So this time I'm going to let them have them. Gifts. Guess what? I did dip into this one. This time for another collection and work. One of the guys in my team did some online bakery and patisserie courses during lockdown, and he'd love to open up his own cafe one day, and he's working towards it. But for now, he just practices every week and brings an amazing cake into work for everyone to share. He must put so much time and effort into them, and so we started a collection to raise some money as a thank you, which he may well put towards some ingredients for some more cakes for us, or who knows, he may choose to put it towards his business venture. So yeah, I contributed £10, and I also shrunk one of my boyfriend's t-shirts in the dryer by accident. Who's never done this? So yeah, I bought him a new one for £30, so I have just £10 left in here. I don't know if you can hear the fly now. It's buzzing around here. And then the dogs are then reacting, so double the noise. I do apologise. I spent £20 of my health budget on a cut, wash and blow dry for Bella, tip included, while she was off school, and £30.25 for a 3-month prepaid prescription, which will allow me as many prescription drugs as I need during that time. Without this, I'd be paying £9.35 per item, and given I've just been prescribed a couple of items, this is going to save me quite a bit of money. You can also buy a 12-month prepaid prescription for £108.10 and pay this in 10 monthly instalments, which I may well do, I've done it in the past, if I'm on my medication for longer than 3 months. So this envelope is empty, but for once, because the money from inside it has actually been spent on health and not things like eating out or candles, so this is all good. Clothing, £20 left of my original £50. I bought some nice soft pyjamas for myself at TK Maxx. I needed to throw out a couple of pairs because they were a bit bobbly, but that's because I bought them cheaply. So yeah, these ones cost me £25. They're by Donna Karan, who is behind DKNY, although these aren't branded DKNY. I think they'll wash well and last me a while. I'm trying to buy more quality over quantity these days. £4 went on this candle, so it's not exactly clothing, but yet it was bought at the same time, so it's fine. I'm not going to move this money about. I have £21 left. Betty and Luna used their £50 to buy some dog grooming essentials as I begin to build my kit. It's quite exciting. Holidays, I do need to put this £100 back into the bank because I've used £100 out of my bank buffer, to be exact, to pay for my hotel online for my little getaway to London with my girls and my boyfriend in July. I sat down and broke down all of the different elements of the break, found the best prices for them, and I'll show you how it's going to look. So, for travel by car, which is the cheapest option, will cost me around £80. Hotel parking, £36, which is £12 per night. Accommodation, this is for 3 nights, will cost me £194.50. I opted for a hotel just outside the city because it was 3 times the price closer to the centre. Then there was more expensive parking and in some cases a £15 a day congestion charge. So we'll just travel around on public transport. For travel, the train journey of 20 minutes max from our hotel into London city centre will cost around £3.20 each ticket each way on 2 of the days for 4 people, so it will cost less than £50. Attraction tickets, £230. I'll let you know what these are for nearer the time. Eating out, £300. Bearing in mind that I will be on Herbalife still and having a couple of shakes a day and just 1 main meal. This should be enough to cover drinks throughout the day as well. Spending money, £100, so just for any randoms really, or if the kids ask for any souvenirs. So the total cost of my holiday to London will be £990. The hotel is already paid for. I've used this £100 budget already. Like I say, this needs to go in the bank, and my boyfriend contributed the £94.50. So the total amount now needed is just under £800. My boyfriend has asked to come with us and kindly offered to pay half the cost, which covers all 4 of us, so he won't have to find any more money on top of his £400 contribution. I had started trying to work out what extra I'd need to pay for the kids, and he was just like, no, let's just split it. I don't mind paying for the kids. He is actually amazing with them. We are so lucky. So yeah, I just need to find another £400 and in little time too. So like I said in my last video, I'm going to start stuffing money for holidays consistently throughout the year because I can't wait for London, but I'd also love to get abroad again one day. Christmas, there's £300 in here, so this needs some attention. By this point in the year, following my original plan of saving £150 a month between January and October, I would have had £750, but as you know, I paid for my dog grooming course a couple of months ago, so I'm trying to rebuild now. Miscellaneous, £50 was put in here. There's £20 left. I sold my dining table on Gumtree for an absolute bargain price of £100 with 6 chairs. It has a bit of damage to it, which I'd covered up with a table runner, but I wanted something smaller, easier to clean on and underneath, so to hoover and mop around and to give us and Benny and Luna more space. Before I sold my table, I found this one in Dunelm Mill on special buy for £129, so I knew that if I sold my one for £100, I'd only need to find the extra £29. Now, I've said I'm looking to buy quality items that will last. This one is decent quality for the price, and if I look after it, it could last a fair while. But I do have my eye on some beautiful dining sets that will no doubt last a lifetime, but they come with a hefty price tag, and I'm not planning on staying here in this house long term, so I wouldn't want to risk damaging any expensive piece of furniture during a house move. So yes, for now this one gives me what I need, and it only cost me £29, leaving me £20 left in miscellaneous. Emergency funds, I still have £750 in here, but I nearly never, because I had to have my brake pads replaced on my car. I knew these were on the way out, so when I took my car into the garage for an aircon recharge and clean as planned, I asked them to take a look. They called me to say it would cost £120 for them to replace the pads, so I'm thinking, no way, my emergency fund, I've got to dip into it. But then they said that they couldn't do anything with the aircon system because there's a fault with my pump and it'll need to be looked at by a specialist. I got me refunds from the garage of £70 for the aircon service. Never bought the new car mats I planned to buy with the other £30 of my £100 car maintenance budget. So luckily I just needed to find £20 and my boyfriend offered to pay it because he does use the car a lot too. Just shows again that I need to budget more for car maintenance. The only problem is I'm saying this about a few envelopes, so it shows that I need to earn more money somehow. Over the next few weeks I will get my car in with a specialist to take a look at the aircon system and to give me a price, and until I know what that is, I don't know when I'll be getting my aircon fixed. Savings, nothing put in here this month, but this envelope's next job will be to get money together for my dog grooming equipment. I'm using Benny and Luna's money for the odd item at the minute, but I'm going to need at least £1,000 to get started on grooming Benny and Luna and some family and friends' dogs, so I can start to earn some extra money from this. So, another eventful review of week 1 with a couple of little surprises. I haven't wiped out many envelopes though. I've still got money in a good few, so I'm thankful for this. We can try to plan as best we can, but we just never know what's going to pop up, do we? In the past, these pop-ups would just be dealt with a credit card or by me just swiping my debit card, and then I'd barely have any money left for food for the last couple of weeks in the month. These days though, thanks to cash stuffing, even if I don't have exactly what I need saved in one envelope, I have others I can borrow from, or I can just readjust my budget so that it actually works and we don't have to go without the essentials. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Click on the bell and subscribe button so you don't miss future videos like this and on planning and intentional living. Thanks for watching and bye for now.